Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Hello Gamerzilla, hello Glitch. Thank you Gamerzilla for your reminder to Glitch. I feel very bad for him now because nothing really bad happened to the previous episode, but maybe that's a good thing still because I mean we don't want you getting hooked. Oh, hello Kai, hello to you as well. I'm so glad you came. Unfortunately, Topo will not be joining us today because he just texted me, well, in the comments that he's having some internet issues on the train, but I'm sure he will be watching it in the recording. So hello to him as well in the future. Rip glitch. Hello, Cyan. I am so glad to see so many people here today. And I have to say this stream is going to be a little shorter for personal reasons because I have a long essay that I need to finish. I have been writing it since this morning. It needs to have like 1,300 words, and I still haven't finished it. I would even go as far as to say, still on train, yeah. I would even go as far as to say that I haven't even finished half of it, which is most unfortunate. I will be, and the deadline is today, midnight. So feel free to feel sorry for me. It is most unfortunate, but I considered canceling the stream, but since I've already scheduled it, I felt like it wouldn't be a good idea, and I still want to to go through with it because Luxi keeps his promises. Luxi's punctual, and all of Luxi's stream will be, yes, they will not be cancelled at the very least if I plan them in advance. So you may rejoice. Today midnight, yeah, that is most unfortunate, but it is my reality. It is a philosophy essay as well. That's why it's taken so long to write. It wouldn't have been much of a problem for me to write 1,000 words for anything else, but this is philosophy, and I need to use historical, not even historical, like scientific texts. I have a few as my references, but I feel like I'm only referencing one of them, and the other two are just judging me silently because I hardly open them. Well, it's not my fault that the third reference that I use has everything that I need, and the other two don't. Superman poster just released. And honestly, poster is beautiful and captures everything about Superman. I actually, I haven't read Superman comics, or I'm not sure. Are there movies for Superman? I imagine there should be. So I haven't read them. I haven't watched them. Anything Superman-y. But I've heard that he is good. Glitch. My English paper was so easy, but I questioned it because it had a lot of wrong things in it. Oh, are your teachers really that bad at making tests? I can kind of understand that, but at least in my country, there are times when the teachers make tests that are a little bit not even complicated, but they can have questions that don't make sense to an English speaker because they were made by someone who isn't an English speaker, and they thought they were making something really cool there, but they didn't, and they make no sense. So if you actually know English well, you would think that what the hell did I just read, and you wouldn't be able to answer it correctly. I'm not sure if that's your situation, but that does happen sometimes. I'm also writing essay now. Yeah, I guess we're all writing essays today. The most unfortunate day of all. But at least once I'm done, I will be relatively free and I will be able to focus on creative projects that are waiting for me silently. I hardly have anything done, and this is basically the most important thing. Meanwhile, I'm over here doing God knows what history, philosophy. I do like philosophy, but I would rather just focus on the things that actually concern my career, you know? It was supposed to have 6 pages, but straight up broken page 7 or... Oh, were you doing it online? Such things happen online. I suggest you make screenshots when that happens. Our senior grade 11 have speaking test today. Oh, senior grade 11. So that's high school, is it? Oh, interesting. Kai is still in high school. Well, good luck to you on your way to college in that case. I got 42 out of 50 achievements in Stardew Valley already. Ooh, that's so cool actually. I wouldn't have gotten even half of that. I'm pretty bad at collecting achievements. I usually just do the bare minimum to progress through the plot. It's been 200 hours. Oh my. Oh, double oh my. It's my neighbors. Hopefully they won't overdo it today. Superman is most iconic hero. Zack Snyder butchered him. Now James Gunn is amazing. Oh, he's making him great again. Well, that's good to know that he's great again. Yes, I'm grade 10. Oh, you're not a minor though. Yeah, right? I wouldn't want you to leave too. That would be most unfortunate. Please tell me you're not a minor. Oh, I really hate my neighbors right now. Okay, I think we should open the game now because I did say that this stream will be shorter and I would still like to... No, but it was in front of everyone. Oh, I see. And I would still like to get as much gameplay on as possible. I played Terraria the most, which is only 600 hours. Ah. Well, that's quite the dedication you've got there. Let's see. Wait, where do I have it? Oh, crap, I forgot that I have it in a dem archive. I created a little... an icon on my starting screen, but for whatever reason, it didn't let me open it again. And the icon also disappeared. Instead, it had like a document image, which was super weird. Okay, there we go. Gaming screen, my favorite. I am actually most excited because even though I'm pretty stressed with the amount of work I need to do, I've been waiting to play this game. Okay, let me see. Audio is on. I'm over 18, consent to play. Yeah, you guys see that? That is important. You guys should be over 18. So, goodbye Glitch, we will be missing you. Hopefully Kai is an adult. Yes. The kid at the back. Woohoo! I'm gonna sigh. What do you mean? Please don't tell me you meant cry. My heart would break if that were the case. My laptop is dead. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dear. Okay, there we go. I've actually... I'm almost hooked on this game right now. I've actually chatted to a bot of Soul, and now I actually remember their surnames and names more or less. I still wouldn't be able to tell you it right now, but at least I have a better understanding. Bye, Glitch. Yes, goodbye. We will miss you. We're gonna be excited to see you on the next stream, which won't be this game, I think. I wouldn't do that to you. The following day, the first thing you do is look around for Crow. Yeah, our boyfriend who marked us. He's probably gonna die for it. However, when you try asking some students for his whereabouts, nobody seems to know where he went. Oh no. Hopefully he won't die. I feel like he might be. You tried sending him a message to his phone, but you never received a single reply. Much less having your message be put on read. What? You eventually meet up with Brittany. She seems to be one of the few people closest to Crow, so it was best to talk about him with her. I'm concerned. Where's my baby girl? Where's my Mr. Green Flag? Jericho? No, I haven't seen him. Do you know anyone else that might have an idea where he is? Brittany pondered for a bit with a manicured fingernail on her chin before shaking her head no. Oh crap. I've already asked the rest of the guys. Heck, even Gio doesn't know where he is, and that guy's closest to the hip with him. But he said he's coming to school today. Don't tell me he ditched last minute. Bullshit. He would always send me or anyone in the group a text whenever something came up. Please don't tell me he's dead or tortured or anything. Heck, knowing that guy, he'd most probably send you a text first. But then again, I am pretty curious about how Saul would react. You deflated. Brittany gives you a worried look, trying to think of something else that could possibly help you. Then again, it might be not as bad as it looks, because, you know, in these games, they often kind of set things up and you expect a certain thing to happen, only for it to be nothing in the end. And then for the game to take you by surprise somewhere later. It's a common trick. Maybe you should try checking the council's office. Still, I would like to see something a little bit more creepy for once. We was with him last night. Crow dead. Yeah, apparently. I hope not. Taking her advice, you think her... Apparently the only way to save Crow in this game is to never... to never engage with him. You think her proceed to leave the classroom she was in, but then again, it is a demo. So it would be weird for Crow to die on the second day. I mean, if this is supposed to be a full game, if we think about it, then he should survive longer than 2 days if we were to, I don't know, pick his route, right? It would make sense since this game is supposed to be bigger in the future. And there's no way that the second love interest only survives for 2 days. If we kiss him. You did, as Brittany suggested, but much to your dismay and frustration, not a single one in the council knows where Crow is. Let's hope he's just sick or something, I don't know. Classes eventually started, but you didn't attend. I'm wondering where Soul is. Too determined to know where Crow would have possibly been, you rack your brains as you walk all over the school grounds. I'm pretty sure that if he was at school we would know. You were probably too angry to realize you made it all the way to the gardens, the place where you usually work. You scratch your head from frustration. Taking out your phone, you decide to give him his number a ring. You should have probably done that immediately. Oh no, what's with the silence? Creepy. Did you play Hades? Oh, I heard it's pretty hard. I heard like it's super hardcore and people are suffering, but I've seen some pictures of it and the men are so handsome, I must admit. It was still dead silent. And the art style was really cool. You decide to walk even deeper into the gardens. Imagine we just die. And Luxi doesn't finish day 2. He has to restart the whole game. Would have been funny. Oh, a new picture. This is a good sign. It means that something actually serious and important is happening right now. I think. Until eventually you meet with a familiar chain fence, indicating the school campus's borders, barricading you from the forest just beyond it. Imagine Soul kidnapped Crow. I feel like that's pretty plausible. You rang Crow's number one last time. Oh my god, imagine we hear it right now somewhere beyond the fence. That would be so creepy. It rang a few more rings before cutting off. Oh, at least we didn't hear it somewhere in the bushes or underneath the ground. You checked your phone thinking that he somehow finally picked up, but was met with a disappointing notification that it was out of service. Oh, damn it. You try one last time. They do say that third time's the charm. Okay, this is creepy. Like, the sudden silence, I actually got freaked out. I thought that there would be a jump scare or something. I shouldn't play horror games. That's for sure. Hades is great, and sequel, if you try, you can do it. But naturally, your next game is probably Signalis. I already forgot what Signalis is. I'm so sorry. There's faint ringing in the distance. I'll check it out a little later, possibly on stream. But it's not within the gardens. Wait, what? There's faint ringing in the distance? Fuck! Outside! Yeah! I should be happy that I predicted it, but I'm really not. Did he get himself lost? But how? As far as I know, this place is all boarded up. I'm so worried right now. Let's hope that this game is just setting this up in order to make us worried for nothing, like games like to do, and there's actually nothing bad that happened to our sunshine there. Putting your phone in your pocket, so you look up and stare at the metal edges of the fence. Are we actually going to climb it? I guess I would for Crow, shooting your eyes from the sunlight hitting your face. If you want, I can give you a list of game recommendations. That'd be cool. I'll screenshot them. You can write them in the comments or in the chat. You bit your lip. You could climb up, but if you fall, you'd probably have a sprain if you're not careful enough. Yeah, sure, let's climb up. Let's break the rules. Without wasting any more time, you start climbing the chain. Oh, we didn't have a choice. Thought we would at least get a choice or something. But I guess not. We are too in love. Climbing the chain fence, your fingers shaken from anxiety at the imposing height upon reaching the edge. Going over to the other side, you slowly make your way down, still keeping a tight hold on the fence. I'm actually pretty good at climbing, or at least trees. I used to climb a lot of trees when I was a kid. Whoa, fuck! Yeah, apparently our main character isn't good at climbing after all. That is, until you somehow manage to slip on your foot and cause you to fall down back first. But of course, obviously when they tell you that something bad might happen if we climb it, of course it's gonna happen. It never happens for no reason. A groan escapes your lips, your back now aching from the sudden impact of the fall, making you lie there and wait for the pain to subside a little. Now we're vulnerable, we won't be able to run as fast. Fantastic. You pat down your pockets, reaching for your phone inside. You feel your heart drop to your stomach as you behold it. Well, damn, it's broken. My phone! Fuck, I'm such a moron. You think? Well, now we won't be able to call for help either. Isn't that nice? You curse, seeing the visible crack on the screen of your mobile device. It's so fragile, though. This guy really didn't see the iPhone crash tests. Otherwise, he would have probably bought one seeing this. I never climbed trees. You were missing out, Gamerzilla. You didn't have a childhood if you didn't climb trees. Damn, we're physically weak in this game. I suppose it's not too far-fetched. It's pretty close to my physique IRL. This shit is useless now. Yeah, it's not working anymore. Shoving your broken phone back in your pocket, you slowly got up to your feet. You looked around. If Crow was somewhere here, then you better start looking around. Hopefully you can try to remember your way back in the campus grounds. Our main character is so smart. Truly. Your heartbeat accelerates, you walk deeper into the forest, leaving the school grounds, climbing over the fence, going God knows where without a phone, and just praying that we'll be able to get back, especially when our friend is missing. Maybe there's some serial killer who kidnapped him. Then again, I suppose it's not too far from the truth. I mean, we don't know anything about So anyway. Random question, what are you guys doing while watching Luxi Gaming? Oh, interesting. Do tell, I'm curious as well. You scan the area. Oh, I think I haven't finished reading the... You've never been here. It was uncharted territory, so you don't know what dangers lurked. Great. You scan the area around you. The thicket seemingly getting thicker and harder to maneuver. You see nothing out of the ordinary, save from some overgrown bushes and vines crawling on the dirt floor. If these don't get tended to, someone will surely trip. Someone! You think you are about to give up your search when you notice something in the corner of your eye. What is it? The familiar shade of Crow's indigo vest torn to pieces. Oh my god! And the creepy music. I knew some creepy music would start. The moment the music disappeared, I knew... Not even the music, just the steps. You feel your heart drop. The air suddenly feels suffocating. Your legs wobble their way to the torn piece, hoping that it was some sort of hallucination or some kind of sick coincidence. Well, I guess we can't tease him about being dressed like a priest now. But no, this is exactly Crow's vest. Good luck, Sign and Zilla. Good luck with what? Good luck to you. Speedrun. Math paper. Oh, I wish I could worry about a math paper when this is happening. Oh, turned and broken. Well, you guys were asking when the creepy stuff was going to start. Here we go. First thing into the stream. You search around the area one last time, eyes keener than before, hoping that this might have been some kind of prank someone put on you. Till your eyes land on a strange and broken down shed. Oh, this is where he murders people, I see. I'm so happy to see that. Clenching the torn fabric close to your chest, you hastily make your way to the shed. Thoughts of Crow invade your mind as you ignore all the warnings waving to your face. Did this game say that it would have gore? I don't think so. I don't think it said it would have gore. It said... I think it would have blood, but not gore. The moment you came face to face with the shed, your nose picked up on something bad. Blood. The smell of iron! The smell of blood! Are you sure you want to go in there? I don't know, maybe leave for a moment, get another phone, call the police. Don't you think that it's a bit suspicious, dude? Then again, I doubt Soul would kill us. I mean, sure, we kinda cheated on him in his delulu mind. You rattled the wooden door open, but still, I mean, he already got rid of his competitor in that sense. No reason to kill us. It won't budge. Poor Crow. Fuck, open up, motherfucker! You look around for something to pry the door open. Well, I do believe that I'm seeing an axe over there, so we better secure it before So gets hold of it. That would be a pretty smart move. Crow got crucified. Oh, he did say that he didn't believe in God. Maybe that would be his punishment, poor thing. Do you watch analog horror, Luxi? I liked Mandela Catalog. I haven't finished the last episode that went out, but I watched everything before that. I used to really like it. Just kind of lost interest halfway there, but maybe I'll pick up on it eventually. Coincidentally, a lone axe was sticking on a tree stump. Gathering your strength, you pried it off its hinges, nearly knocking yourself down with it. Dragging the heavy axe to the front door, you swing it open, breaking the wooden door piece by piece until a hole forms into it. I wonder if Sol is in there or if he's at school. I think he would be at school. But then again, maybe he also didn't come and nobody just scared. Nobody noticed. The smell is now stronger than it was ever before, making you scrunch up your nose. It's either the two of them or just Crow. Dead or just very hurt. I currently have two theories. It's either we walk into this cabin or whatever and we see both of them and Crow very hurt, or while we try to get into it, or in the moment we get into it, we actually see Sol behind us, so as in he followed us. So that's what I'm predicting currently. Curiosity kills Luxi, yeah. Maybe you should make a reaction video. To Mandela Catalog? Perhaps. I would have to catch up on everything that happened before though, because I don't remember it too well. I do remember some major plot points, but not detailed enough. With one last blow, the door falls, the shattered piece of wood now hanging by its hinges as you enter the room. Oh my god. Prepare yourself, guys. I gently open the door. You feel your soul leave your body. This is going to be some Sayori shit here. Except Crow actually didn't do anything. The strength from your legs disappears as you drop to your knees. Okay, Crow is definitely the only one there, and so is going to appear behind us. The pool of blood staining your skin. The air and smelling liquid's thick texture made you feel pure disgust as a shiver ran down your spine. No! My dear! He actually died! Why, he was so cute the moment we got together! What the fuck? No. No, please! Please, God! This couldn't be happening! You want to rip your heart out of your chest. You want to burn this whole forest to ash. Before you lay Crow's corpse, his head is barely attached to his shoulders. Oh my god, is that bad? And you can clearly see the gaping injury led by something sharp on his neck. I won't be surprised if it's the same axe. And his gorgeous long hair. I've been wondering what was wrong. His hair is cut off too. Blood drips from the deep cut, the red liquid pooling around his lifeless body. His eyes were left open, and you gaze at them, wishing, praying, and hoping that his vibrant azure orbs would smile at you again. Me too, he was so sweet last night. But no, his eyes remain dull, soulless. You mutter his name over and over, asking him to get up, to talk to you, to tell you what happened. But he didn't. You hear footsteps behind you, accompanied by the clanking of metal before something drops to the ground. Yeah, no shit. You swiftly turn around, meeting the eyes of someone you never expected to be here. I think I expected him to be here. Hello. Oh god, he's actually so creepy here. What the fuck? A pair of fairy red orbs grew wide like saucers as their owner beholds your slumped, blood-stained figure. Holy shit, he looks so pissed. The favorite... You guys are discussing analog horrors while this is happening, huh? His neck isn't broken into two. This is blood they were warning about? Yeah. His gaze reveals a mix of surprise, dread, and panic. Luxi. Yeah, didn't expect to see me here, did you? No. You shouldn't be here. You need to leave. What, are you concerned that we saw the fact that you have murdered our boyfriend? His pleas fell on deaf ears. Instead, you stare at the bloody hand axe that he dropped, his equally bloody hands and his dark shirt wet with red liquid. I wonder if we'll kill him in return. Like, will we have a sudden rage attack or something? You know how it sometimes happens in anime. He reeks of blood. He killed him. He killed Crow. You killed him. Didn't you, Sol? Sol bit his tongue, refusing to answer your questions. He stays put. I'm actually surprised that this is his reaction. Like, he's actually panicking that we saw this. You can see the way his jaw clenches, his expression now filled with rage. He was going to take you away from me. I've only done something I wish I should have done years ago. Whoa. So you're not even going to deny it? I would never lie to you, Luxi. But why? Why did you do this? Because I love you, Luxi. Oh, and I'm not letting that bastard take you away from me. You're mine and mine alone. You were taken aback by his declaration of love towards you. It left a disgusting taste in your mouth. Yeah, we hardly know him. How dare he taint the word love? How dare he throw it around like it's an object? Why, is he actually going to kill him? I actually wouldn't be surprised. You monster! What? Wow, we're choking him. Wait, why does this kind of look... Why does this look kinky though? I'm sorry, but it really does. He looks like he's kind of enjoying. Okay, I'm sorry. You lunge at him, aiming for his neck and pushing him. I actually thought that he would kill him with an axe, but oh well. Aiming for his neck and pushing him down on the dirt ground. He claws at your hands, not expecting your sudden strength as you unbuckle his choker. Pulling on the sharp... Ah, we're choking him with the choker, I see. Pulling on the strap and using it to choke him. But let's be real, if it was any other situation, he would be pretty into it. You mean nothing to me. I don't even know you. You love me? I loved him. He was everything to me. He was my savior, my first love, my everything. What do you know about me? You must pay for what you've done. So could muster a single word as you kept pulling on the strap around his neck. Your vision fills with red as your desire to take revenge overwhelms you. I did predict the whole thing though. I'm so smart. The strength in his hands weaken as Soul loses air. What? And soon you felt something sharp. Wait, did he kill us too? Something painful. You look down expecting to see your successful revenge through your classmate's soulless face, but the light remains in his eyes. Instead, it's filled with horror. You cough. Blood seeps through your lips. You look further down and see... Yeah, he stabbed us. I guess it makes sense, as we do not reciprocate his feelings. What else would he do? A sharp blade through your chest. The object swiftly disappears after someone pulls it out of your body. Wait, was it not Crow who killed us? Blood slowly gushes out of your wound. You feel someone push you down? A pair of hands moves your body. You couldn't care less as you stare at the dusty ceiling of the worn-out shed, your vision slowly darkening. He didn't kill us? Who did that then? From the corner of your eye, you can make out the blurry figure of the man you've come to befriend the day before. A few droplets of something wet splatters on your cheek. He's crying. Luxi, stay! No! No, please! Stay with me! And that figure enters your fading vision and so takes notice of them. You recognize the blade in their grasp as they wipe it clean of your blood. Your killer! Oh, that is us. Okay, I take back what I said about predicting the whole plot. There's another person? Is this somebody... Is it Squirrel's friend or something? Bro, don't look at me with those eyes. I'd say he looked pretty cute like that. Never mess with the quiet kid. Especially from the back. Bro is a yantra. Yeah, that's the basis of its appeal. Neighbor guys. Oh, remember guys, Beetalulu is the Salulu. Imagine if we choose feminine and we don't have the strength to choke him. I mean, I think we don't really have that much difference. I feel like anyone would be able to choke him in that position. Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, pretty much. Does the game have a supernatural element? I'm actually not sure. I don't think so. I think it just has, like, myths and stuff. Yeah, your killer. So gets into an argument with the guy, his muffled screams reprimanding them. We can barely hear the person's responses. They calmly speak with Soul. Calmly! You just killed me, you bitch! What do you mean calmly? Keeping your eyes open is getting tiring. Oh, I feel bad for Soul. Breathing is getting tiring. He actually wouldn't kill us. That's actually very sweet of him, despite the fact that he actually killed our love interest there. With one last breath, you flutter your eyes closed. I'm glad he's not the type of Yanjuri to kill their love interest. I feel like he would just kidnap us instead. And the last thing you hear are these exact words. No witnesses. Hugo! Who the hell was Hugo? Bad end, no witnesses. Is he going to kill him next? I'm so confused. If we hug him, does he survive, I wonder? Did he only kill him because we kissed? God. I guess now we've unlocked a new CG. Weren't they talking about God a lot? Well, that's not exactly supernatural. That's just religion. It's not the same thing. Who the fuck is you? Yeah, that's my question. Okay, let's see. Where should we go? I think we should see what happens if we hug him. I feel very bad because it was such a nice moment. It feels so bittersweet now that we know he dies if we kiss him. There's no way out. There is no winning in this game. You didn't feel as bad as before, but your vessel is not completely empty yet. Somehow, just looking at Crow and the comfort he brought you made you want to bask in it longer until you were sure you had no tears left to shed. Leaning down once more, you bury your face in the crook of his neck, and his arms instinctively wrap around you, his hug warm and soothing as he waits for you to gather your thoughts. Crow wrapped circles on your back, a silent way of telling you that he was there, you were not alone, and that he'd be there whenever you need him. He didn't say a word, understanding that you need silence more than anything right now. You couldn't thank him enough for always knowing what you need. I feel so bad now. He died because of us. Well, not really. We didn't do anything wrong. But like, he's the greenest flag in this game, and he just dies. This is so unfair. And he's so sweet. Honestly, if this was real life, I would probably go for Crow. I'll be real. I mean, so was great and stuff, but Crow is just sweet, you know? And we have a history with him. I have no idea exactly how long you remain in that embrace while lying down, and he takes the initiative a lot. While lying down on the grass, meanwhile, Soul was just sitting there in the back, silently admiring us for God knows how long. 2 years probably, at least, since this is our sophomore year. While Crow was out there, actually pursuing us. Down there on the grass, but you feel a lot better, that you are ready to get back on your feet. And then he just... he just kills our love interest and starts blaming us for picking another, even though he has never experienced or expressed any interest in us whatsoever, getting mad at us for nothing. You pull away, meeting Crow's eyes that seem to ask after your well-being. My well-being is not very good, my friend. Fixing his collar, he turns to you. Are you good to go? You could read from his gaze. You know, slightly. It is only then that Crow completely releases you from his embrace, helping you sit up before he does so of the grass that stuck to his shirt. He gives you a once-over and gently sweats away the leaves. Okay, we read that. He only smiles at you. You get up and Crow retrieves his back, almost forgotten by the tree. It was time to go. It was time to leave the magical place. You gave the sky one last glance before turning away. Hand clasped tightly around Crow's as you let him lead you home. Well, that's pretty much the same thing, except minus the kiss. Well, let's hope we'll survive. And Crow too. But who would have thought there was another killer in here? Everybody's insane in that school. Imagine if we choose... yeah, I read that. Who the fuck is you? The real kid from the back. The plot twist turns out the kid from the back wasn't so all along. The real plot twist here. Everything gods do is supernatural. I see. Well, I suppose that's more... No, I still think that's pretty different. You bid Crow goodbye after he safely sees you inside. Okay, we did that. Puff of air. I'm going to... I think I judged them too quickly. Yeah, okay, we've read all that. I do wonder... Let's check settings. I wonder if it works the same way as Doki Doki, because it skips the text that we've already seen. Yes, skip unseen text after choices transitions. Okay, it means that we can skip the stuff that we saw, right? Great! And this maiden she lived with no other thought that to love and to be loved by me. Then to love and be loved by me. The one who loves. Is this different? I feel like it's different. I was a child when she was a child. In this kingdom by the sea. Day 2, the kingdom. Was it named that way before? I'm not sure. It seems different. The sun setting by the horizon colors the grassy fields into the golden orange as the wide... Wait, have we read that? No, we haven't! Your ever-beloved home, the tall grass, the fresh air, the various farm animals that you and your family raised since you were but a mere child. You can't even imagine what was happening before you right now, as a group of people came while they talked with your father. Honestly, what a surprise! The only thing we did was hug him instead of kissing him, and as all of a sudden we get a brand new flashback. Your only family member left. Ah, I see, I see. Well, that makes sense. You see the distress in your father's eyes as he tries his best to negotiate with the people before him. Desperation in his voice, the sweat running down his neck as he moves around his hand. Oh, his hand gesturing this and that. Please, just give me more time. I promise I can pay up. Ah, I see we're in debt. This is all we have left. I don't know where else to go if we lose this farmland. We've given you enough chances already, Mr. Solus. If you don't pay up your debt, we'll take your land. Oh no. I wonder how far into the past it is. Probably when we were a kid. The loud ringing of the school bell rang across the hallway, making you jerk out of your thoughts. A student came out through their classroom doors. I feel someone shaking you awake. Who? Oh, Crow, he's alive. I'm so glad I didn't kiss you this time. You would probably be sad if I said that, but I'm so glad to just see him alive. He's so gorgeous. Oh, you sat up and met face to face with Crow. I tried to chat with his bot as well, but I feel like it wasn't quite as true to the original. Well, good morning, Sleepy Beauty. And to be fair, his bots, they weren't as well written as the bots for Soul. Not sure why. Probably because Soul was fan favorite. And I can understand that. I'm here for the Yandere after all. We will definitely be doing Soul's route soon. Possibly today if he doesn't die. Or I guess if he does die in that sense, if we think about it. From what I understand, there are only 2 days, I think. Not sure. I think there are 2 days. I don't remember there being a third day. You let out a yawn. You rubbed your eyes as you looked around. Your fellow classmates are now gone from their seats as it is now lunchtime. What did I miss? Nothing important. Though, if you're having doubts, I can lend you my notes afterwards. Thanks, Crow. You're a lifesaver. Anything for you, Luxi. Ah, he's so cute. You recalled the little dream you had. Ah, it was a dream, I see. You quickly shake it off as you let out a stretch, popping a few joints before you got up and went out of your classroom with Crow in tow. You met up with your group of friends, seeing Daryl with Geo and Crow waiting by the lockers, Brittany coming along behind them and Jess. You waved at them. Wow, they're so cool though. I like how they all just light up for me. Good noon to you all. Regards, Daryl. How was class? I really like the way he talks, so fancy. Boring and boring. So glad to be out of there. One more useless minor and I'll be out of there. Gio just shrugged. I handed his hoodie pocket while the other one on his phone. Wait, Jess. Ah, I see is this girl. We got to at least do something in our major today though. Which I'm glad about. More papers, but it was at least something. I'm actually surprised that this guy, Gio, I believe, he hardly talks. We've only ever seen him talk in text, I think. Unless I'm misremembering something. Enough about papers, so about Halloween party. Any ideas for a costume yet? Did you play Until Dawn? Wait, no. Ah, I see, it's a different... No, I haven't played Until Dawn, but I've always wanted to. I heard it's pretty short, a horror game. I really like the fact that it reacts to kind of your movements and your breathing. So I've heard at least. I think that's really nice. And I really like games that where your choice actually matters. That's why I like visual novels a lot. Enough about papers though, about the Halloween party. Any ideas for a costume? Ah, yes, Halloween party. I already forgot about it, to be honest. As they talked with each other after Crow died, who cares about the damn Halloween party? At the corner of your eye, you noticed a familiar figure, Soul. Hello. Ooh. I wouldn't be surprised if this darn dude was Hugo. His name was Blue, though he doesn't really look like somebody who would kill us. But then again, nobody looks like this in this game. It was so he made out of a classroom. Another person came afterwards behind him, seemingly bored of his mind. I'm actually surprised he even has friends. Join Soul. Call Soul over. Stay with the group. Okay, let's save. This is a pretty important choice. Return. How about we call Soul over? It would be interesting. Not sparing the group a moment, you make your way... you make your way to where Soul is. Soul is almost instantly notice you. By the visible smile making its way to his face. Oh, he's happy to see us. His companion notices his change in attitude and turns his attention to where you are. Please don't tell me he's actually in love with him or something. Hi there, you're friends with Sunny? Sunny? Wow, they're really close. Sunny! Okay, blushed. He bets so at the back. It's honestly pretty interesting how this is his nickname. Like, then again, I suppose if we were to reciprocate his feelings, I can really see him being like a golden retriever in terms of personality. He bets so at the back, causing the taller. What is the term for that? I think it's gapmoe. You know, the characters that look a certain way but actually have a completely opposite personality. I can see him being that, causing the taller male to jerk slightly forward. So gives him an irritated look, observing the way his face is slowly turning red. Imagine that, if Crow didn't make friends with us, this dude would have a friend and we didn't. Who would have thought? You know, because he's such a sunshine, he's sunny. We seem to be pretty close. I'm 50% sure that this dude killed us. I don't trust him. He added a small giggle, but then again, we were kind of killing his friend there, so... Then again, I suppose it's kind of fair for him to do that. But the way he went about it, no witnesses, that was pretty weird. You let out a small giggle, shifting your eyes towards So as he catches your gaze on his. If his name is Hugo, then we'll know, but to be fair, I really like his design. Upon landing eye contact, So quickly averts his gaze away from yours, holding up his hand as he tries his hardest to hide his face away. No. Like a nickname? Can we call him that, please? Yes, Sunny loves this nickname I gave him, right, Sunny? So remains silent, still refusing to meet your gaze. That's adorable, truly! For a moment, the three of you were silent before the shortest male speaks up once more. You sure have taste, Sunny. He's very pretty, like you said. Wow, not him outing his friend there. A blush makes its way to your face, scratching the back of your head. You bit your bottom lip as you let a small thank you. Wow. Hugo, I fucking knew it. He killed us. I don't even know what to say to your face. But okay, fine. I suppose I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. We almost killed his friend, deservingly, but we did. So I suppose I'll forgive him for now, at least for this route, as long as he's not in love with him. Because he's mine. He's reserved. If I can't have Crow, then So is reserved for me. I don't care. Anyway, nice to meet you. My name's Hugo. I'm this big old grumpy's best friend. Luxi, a pleasure to meet you too. He extends his hand for you to take, in which you merely accept. To be fair, he doesn't seem jealous, so that's a good start. Shaking it and puts it back on his side, a smile on his face as he does so. Then you hear a group of footsteps behind you. Hugo first noticed the group behind you as he raised his head to meet one of their gazes. Oh, he has a pretty cute expression on his face right now, though. There you are, Luxi. We just ran off like that. I kinda got worried. You with these people, Luxi? Oh, that's right. Sorry for running off like that. Yeah. So, Hugo, these are my friends. Oh, the way Soul just looked down, though. Then again, maybe he's just shy. To be fair, he doesn't like Ro, as we've learned, so I suppose it's not really out of shyness. You turn your body to face Crow and the others, while your gaze is still fixed on the duo. Crow gives the two of you a smile and a small wave. Daru comes up first, extending his hand for one of the two to take. Nice to meet you, I'm Daru, and if you haven't heard yet, I am the ace of our school's football club. I imagine So will be pretty uncomfortable in a crowd as large as this. He said with a smile. Hugo took his hand with a shake. Following up is Brittany, as she just stares with a hand on her hip, while Jess was twiddling her fingers as she stuck close to Brittany's side. Hey, how's it going? Hello. Jess, her name is, yeah, I believe so. She kind of reminds me of Sabrina from Miraculous. Even the way she stands is pretty similar as well. Between Brittany, Jess, and Daryl, it seems that only the tall jock is the most enthusiastic out of all of them in this newfound friendship. Are they actually going to join us? I'm Hugo. I've heard about you, Daryl. Nice to meet you too. It seems sweet despite being someone who would murder another person without a second thought. Thankfully, Hugo returned the same energy as the jock. I'm Jericho, but people call me Crow. Nice to meet your acquaintance. You mean make? Oh, so pissed. He really doesn't want to talk with his competitor. Okay, now I can really look at them and see who I like more. I'm sorry, Stall. He was just more handsome. Crow also handed out his hand for So to shake. However, So did not take it. There was slight awkwardness in the air between the two males, making Crow slowly retrace his hand back. No way! The atmosphere between the two, however, was cut short when Hugo gave out a loud gasp and marched towards Gio, who was way behind the group, a visible scowl on his face. What? Do you have some secret gay past? Gio's eyes darkened as he tried to step back, but Hugo was quick on his feet as he engulfed the taller male into a hug. Interesting! Oh, it's Japanese. I can really just... ni, yeah. It says ni in the end. But I can't even understand what he says. Oh, this is the first time he talks, and I can't even understand him. Eh? I didn't want to see ugly face the entire day. Oh wow. Okay, they definitely have some very tense atmosphere going on. Some sexual tension. How are you guys doing? That's not Hugo, yeah. It is. Well, you also watched Miraculous. Did you watch the last London special? No, I didn't. I was busy. And then I never really got to it. But I do intend to watch it maybe on the holidays. I didn't want to see your ugly face the entire day. He even acts like Scaramouche, to be honest. No. The entire semester. Enemies to lovers, for real, for real. But my luck seems to be slipping. Hey now, that's not a nice way to greet your brother. Oh. I'm so sorry, guys. Then again, this game had a bunch of warning. Why not add incest to the list, am I right? Wow, who would have thought? I never thought they'd be brothers. Damn, I was already happy there, thinking that he had a different love interest and that he wouldn't stand in the way of me and Soul. And here we go. This time it came from Daryl. Nah, Scaramouche Tanjiro. Tanjiro. I'm not sure. I guess there's something, but I wouldn't say so. He points at Gio quite a bit dramatically. You have a brother, Gio? Oh great, another one. This is the most he's ever talked. That's big brother to you. He's older than him. Everyone's attention was now on the three of them. Brittany seemingly abused by Gio's newfound dilemma. Crow just chuckled while Jess was surprised as well. Honestly, if I were them, I would have made Hugo's name question marks in the ending so that there would be some intrigue there. Oh, right. Hugo started finally letting go of Gio, the said male cursing under his breath as he composed himself and fixed his now ruffled hair as he walked towards you. We're actually going out to the rooftop for lunch today. We are hoping that you would like to come with us. Wow, he's inviting us. He says, now standing beside Soul. Soul looks at you with anticipation. You? Oh crap. Well, to be fair, if he's inviting us, join Soul and Hugo. I would honestly like to get on Hugo's good side after what happened. The real evil was Hugo in this game, guys. Soul, who cares about Soul? Soul is the sunshine in comparison to him. Hugo is the real evil that I should be worrying about. So did you watch the movie? I did watch the movie. I saw it in theaters. I mean, sure. Oh, but I need to tell the others first if that's okay. Sure thing, take your time. Thanking and excusing yourself from the duo, you turn to the group, specifically to Crow. Nervousness suddenly engulfed you as you taped the blue-eyed male on the shoulder. To be fair, these guys seem actually interested in me, unlike Crow's friend group. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't care too much if we didn't come. Meanwhile, So would be upset. Crow tilted his head and turned his full attention to you. Is it right for me to come with them for today? I'm fine with it, Luxi. Oh. He paused, suddenly remembering something. But you have to ask Brittany for that as well. What do you mean ask? Why do I have to ask her permission? Upon hearing your name, Brittany turned her head towards you. You noticed a basket around one of her arms. Brittany, however, didn't give you a chance to ask. You can go ahead, Luxi. You can join us whenever you want to. They're so sweet. She gives you a smile, surprising you a bit. Without further ado, you excuse yourself from the group before going with Sol and Hugo. Hugo gives you a smile. You turn to Sol. He gives you a smile of his own. His shoulders react as if relieved. Honestly though, girl was such a sunshine. Topo should feel ashamed for saying that he was sus. Then again, I thought he was sus at first too. But he ran with it till the end. I at least changed my mind, you know. Let's go then. Wow, they have lunch at the roof. That's pretty cool. I feel like a protagonist. Then again, I technically am, but still. Also, forgot my birthday is tomorrow. Oh, that's so cool. Happy early birthday, Gamerzilla. This time for real. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Gamerzilla. Happy birthday to you. Hugo walks to his usual spot and got himself seated on a bench that you somehow never took notice before. Oh, I really like the music. It's very nice. Makes me feel like this is actually a sweet game. And not whatever we saw half an hour ago. So follows along, and in his hands is a large wrapped box that caught your interest. Though I do wonder, if we pursue Sol from the start, wouldn't this game actually be very sweet? I'm just curious because he would have no reason for in order to do anything weird. I mean, if we really think about it. If you like him in return, then there's no reason for his yandere side to show, at least too much. So follows along, and in his hands is a large wrapped box that caught your interest. Sit beside Hugo, sit in between them, sit beside Sol. Well, to be fair, we kinda know Sol, so it would make sense for us to sit next to him. Sol notices you from the corner of his eye, the edges of his lips moving upward. He's so happy. You pointed to the box nestled in Sol's hands. Is that your lunch, Sol? You can say that. As Sol unwraps the cloth, showing you 3 bento boxes, he takes out the first bento box that was settled on top before giving the second one to Hugo. Hugo happily accepts the box, thanking Sol before taking out his chopsticks. He makes lunch for his friend? That's so sweet! Opening the container, Hugo lets out an ah sound, his eyes sparkling, drool slowly seeping out at the corner of his open mouth. You actually listened, and... Did you cut these tiny souls just into octopuses? Wow! He's the keeper, guys! He'd make a good house husband. Unlike us. Keep your voice down. It's ringing in my ear. Wait, I need to take a picture of it. I really hope that Hugo is not the jealous type and that he won't kinda try to get in between me and Sol. It would be unfortunate. Placing the box gently on his lap, Hugo rummages through his pockets before taking out his phone. I hope he only gets bad if we try to hurt Sol and he's actually supportive. Oh yeah, yes. Congratulating Gabriel on his birthday. Did you react to new Amazing Digital Circus episode? I couldn't. I need to write an essay. I would, normally. But I can't. I don't have time today. Opening his phone's camera, he flips it horizontally and then starts clicking away, taking 1 or 2 photos. Hugo lifts the container back into his hands, but not before turning to you and showing you what he keeps gushing about. Oh my. Oh wow, it's actually so cute. Wow, Sol made that? Okay, Crow. I'm listening. Can you do that? You've got some serious competition there. I feel like every time I spend some one-on-one time with Sol, I get more desire to choose him instead. And then I want to go back to Crow, and then I like him too. So it's pretty hard. Isn't it adorable, Luxi? There you see are various ranges of food with rice shaped to match a moth. Seaweed to design the face along with you using a cabbage leaf to form his wings. Oh, it's a moth. That's so cute. Oh my god. Right below the moth are mini sausages shaped like octopus. Wonderfully cut carrots were made to look like stars and squeezed beside stuffed shit take mushrooms. The egg roll sushi and broccoli with melted cheese and dip looked delicious. I read that as shit like almost. I almost feel too bad to eat it. Yeah, I would too. Especially on how cute this little guy is. Hugo points at the silk moth shaped rice. Oh my god. Can't you just make a romaji for this or something? Anata ma whatever. Anatakimasu. Ah, itadakimasu. Okay, I read that. I'm so smart. Without wasting another second, Hugo starts digging in, scrapping down on the rice like a wild, hungry animal. Did you make this by yourself, Sol? You can say that. Sol answered, opening his own container. You thought you'd see another form of food art made by Sol himself within the container, but instead was greeted by a simple ham and cheese sandwich. He takes out a slice, but before he could take a bite, he turns to you. Have you eaten, Luxi? No, I went with you to sit at the roof. I didn't take anything. No, I haven't eaten, actually. I'm not sure. I'll say that I have. I don't want them to actually, like, be pressured to share stuff. Hugo stops gobbling down on the bento box. Gobbling down the bento box, yes. So giving him a disgusted look at the amount of stray rice sticking on his friend's face. With the use of his chopsticks, Hugo points at you. You should try it. Here you can have some of my... I have another one made, thank you. Oh! So stops Hugo mid-sentence. The octopus-shaped sausage that was meant for you held mid-air between his chopsticks. Hugo shrugs, shoving his sausage in his mouth, continuing on his endeavor on the bento box. So sets down his sandwich and takes out the third bento box. I didn't like how this turned out, but it was a waste of ingredients. Figured I could give it to Hugo and let him finish it, seeing how much he's wolfing down the first one. Opening the last box, you see another form of bento box art, nearly replicating what Hugo has. Wow! Isn't it the same thing, though? Holy moly. What is he on about? What mistakes? It looks exactly the same. You look up at him, wondering if he's actually serious that they're mere mistakes because it looks identical. Where exactly is this mistake? I don't like how it looks. I see. But if you want one, just tell me. I am more than willing to make one to your liking. Oh wow, he's so sweet. That seems like a good deal. I'll think about it. But you made this? Yes. Is something the matter? If it's not to your liking, I can give you my sandwiches. Maybe I can... Whoa. I didn't get to read that. You said that so fast. Yes, is some... yeah. No, there's nothing wrong with it. What? What? It doesn't show what he said. Nothing's wrong with it. Did I actually miss something? What happened just now? I'm curious. Wait, hold on. We can just skip what we saw. Loading the... Yeah, I don't really care. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Oh, crap. I forgot that I can do that. No, there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just curious. What did he say? Loading, yeah. No, I haven't. Yes, I have. I'm pretty sure he said something. It looks exactly the same. I don't like how it looks. I see. Willing to make one to your liking. Yes. What? It says something about trash. Nothing's wrong with it. I feel like I'm playing fucking Doki Doki at this rate. Chat, if you manage to read that, like if you can, I don't know, scroll back. I'm not sure if you can do that on the stream. I think you can. Please tell me what he said. Like, pause. Actually, Kai's name tells us what she eats. Adzel. That's the food? I usually eat Malaysian food. Bye, guys. Gotta sleep right now. Goodbye, Lady Kai. What's your favorite food? Ooh. What is my favorite food? I like Japanese cuisine. I like Italian cuisine. What else do I like? I think that's it. This is most of the stuff that I eat. It's delicious. I like sushi. No, there's nothing wrong with it. So stop rambling. You gently took the bento box from him, your hands brushing against his in the process, making him blush. He kind of reminds me of Komaeda a little bit. I just never thought you'd be the type to make this type of good food art. I think it's quite unique and amazing. Oh, he's blushing. Look at him. Thanks. Well, better eat that before I swipe it off your hands. Not on my watch. Hugo laughs. He let out a chuckle. Honestly, Hugo seems nice. I'm surprised he actually killed us. Rolling his eyes, So takes out his sandwich once more, then taking a bite out of it. Accepting the bento box, you settle it on your lap as you thank So for the food. You took a bite and chewed. The mixture of flavors, how the rice remains warm and fluffy and the sausage's savory taste helps balance it out, sends a tingling feeling down your spine from your mouth. It's amazing! It's delicious! So this is really good! Hugo nods along with gusto. Food stuffed on one cheek like a hamster. I know, right? You'd honestly be surprised. So, making lunch for Hugo. You pick a brain? This was literally my thought. I'm surprised they even included that. Yeah, hell yes. So excited at your declaration. You really think so? Oh, he must be so ecstatic right now. I really do think so. Oh, do you want what? So it's definitely house husband material, Luxi. Why don't they say that? Why don't they tell me what he said? No, I am not giving up. Crap, now I have to skip. Then again, it's fine. We just had a choice. It's okay, we can skip it. There? Oh, no, I haven't. Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Wait. Yes, I have. Okay, cool. Okay, let's be careful. Do you want to get married? Oh my god. the way just Hugo covered up for him, probably knowing how crazy he is. To be fair, let's be real, Hugo definitely knows what's up. Hugo is probably the friend that that so rants about us all the time. He probably is tired of hearing it at this rate. So simply, house husband material, Luxi. Also, he's playing wingman. He seems like a decent person. I like Hugo now, even though he killed me. That's okay. Honestly, he probably just really cares about his friend. He didn't want him to die, so... Fair enough. He can cook, he can clean, he can do anything. I'd rather not be your personal butler. That was a compliment. To be fair, how does he know all of that? The two banter, but you couldn't help looking at So and the way his eyes sparkle. He almost remind you of bright fireworks during the new year. Oh, the way he's smiling at us though. He's really cute. So then went quiet. His gaze lost in thought. This caught your attention, tilting your head to the side as you called out his name. So? You okay there? What? Oh, I'm fine, Luxi. Perfectly fine. But there was hesitation in his voice. Like him. Oh, really? You said something, So? He clears his throat, his back straightened, and his eyes closed. He's actually very cute. He's very different from Crow. Crow is very confident, and he is clearly insecure and shy. But honestly, I can see the appeal in that person, the one with braids. Oh, is he talking about Crow? I think he is. Does he have a braid? Well, he does have long hair. He's wondering if we like him? Person. Does he mean Crow? Yeah, he's wondering if we like Crow. You mean Crow? For a split second, his gaze darkens. Oh my god. Yeah, oh, he's pissed. Him. Can I ask you something? This confused you a bit. What made him interested all of a sudden? And towards Crow nonetheless. Maybe he would like to know more about him. Crow is known to be very friendly. Sure, what is it that you'd like to ask me? Do you like him? Oh, he actually plucked up the courage to ask us that. Actually, it looks like I'm becoming last one again. Oh no, that's most unfortunate. Whoa, but then again, somebody just appeared. 3 people. It says I have 3 people. One of them includes me and you. Your heart drops and you nearly choked on your own spit. No, maybe. I'm actually curious what he would say if we said maybe. Like, what would his reaction be? Okay, let's say no. What makes you say that? You nervously laugh. Okay, it's obvious that we do like him. Nothing of the sort. Heston lingered within his orange orbs, unsure of whether to believe you or not. Why didn't you change the subject before he gets any more suspicious? You blurt out the way it's the same question threw at you. How about you, So? Surely there's someone you like. Oh, he actually smiled. I didn't expect that. Very confidently smiled. He smirks the very same grin, he makes when he teases makes its way up to his ever-handsome face. Why? You interested? Wow! I really like it when he gets bold. As if. A wild blush erupts from your face as you try to diffuse this topic. He arched an eyebrow. So chuckles from the way you stammer and fidget, his gaze softening. I really like it when he acts so confident. So cute. Oh my. Hugo eventually finished his own box. So this is how he would like if we liked him, huh? Huh. Maybe I should go down his route next. Well, obviously there are only so many routes I can go down, but I wonder if there are like answers that we can pick to go specifically for his route. Hugo eventually finished his own box. I'm wondering what will happen if we don't go with the group on the day that, well, on the first day when we go to lunch. Tucking it away and wrapping it back up. Standing up from the bench, Hugo stretched out his limbs and paced a few steps before turning to look at you, and so, his hands on his hips. Is this what you guys do every day? Or at least when you both get together? You raised a question. Hugo turns his head to you with a slight tilt. What do you mean? Oh, what? I skipped accidentally. You mean so giving me lunch? He just keeps forgetting to bring his own. Hugo pouts. And you never finish yours, so I do the honors of ever finishing good food, thank you very much. Those bento box hard. What inspired them, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, you didn't know? Shut it, Go-Go. Go-Go! Oh, he's got a nickname too. Oh, now we're using the nicknames. Sunny, how sweet of you. It said no twice, so I get confused there. You see here, Luxi, my old pal here just makes food art like the typical artist that he is. But he never bothers to finish it, much less eat it. And he really loves cute things like... With a finger under his chin, Hugo ponders for a short moment, trying to remember something from the top of his head, but to no avail. He turns to his friend, his arms crossed, seemingly uninterested in answering whatever inquiry Hugo's going to throw at him. What was the name of your... Plushed horse, Sonny? He has a plushed horse. Just like me, don't know that I think about it. We can bond over that, like how I am answering that. Boo! He owns a plush horse. So, owns plushies. He's almost like Grim at this rate. So bites his lips, his face turning red upon the reveal of his little secret. Poor thing. That's so cute, you're just full of surprises, so. He says nothing as he fixes his choker. The red blush tinting his face makes its way to the tips of his ears. But appreciates your compliment nonetheless. Looks can be deceiving. Yeah, no wonder his nickname is Sunshine. This makes you wonder. Why do people never bother to notice him? Why don't people want to get to know him? Maybe they just never gave him the chance because of how he looks, not to mention his intimidating height. Oh yeah, he's probably very tall. But he's not like that at all. I honestly thought that Hugo was short, but Hugo's probably average height, it's just him who's tall. But he isn't like that at all. In fact, he can be considered as a gentle giant who killed Crow in our previous ending. Very gentle, very gently, I bet he did that. Time passed for a while, and now Hugo and So are both leaning against the railings, observing the view below them. Curious, you make your way to where they were. Hugo and So seem to be... Oh, music stopped, suspicious. To be looking at something below their faces. Oh, their faces solemn and serious. Really, what's going on? Hugo's face is blank while So's expression is a mixture of irritation and aggravation. You look down and there you see a group of well-dressed people. Is it his bullies? But what makes them stand out is not from the way they dress, but from the way they carry themselves. They're clearly not from here, huh? But the school's logo on their uniform's chest pocket says otherwise. They look so fancy. They look rich. Oh, definitely bullies. If they're rich, they're definitely bullies. Dangerous. I said so. You couldn't help but hold your gaze on the tallest one in the group. An adult man? What are you doing here? You're guessing that he must be a staff member, maybe a teacher. But what sticks out about him is the eye patch on his face and a large scar behind it. Oh my god, what's going on? Is this a local mafia that infiltrated the school? Like, I'm confused. It sends a shiver down your spine. High-class mugs. Huh? So exclaims, pure disgust coating his tone. not hiding it a single bit as he pulls away from the railings and returns to the benches where you last were. High class. Ah, you don't know about the hierarchy, Luxi? No, not that I'm aware of. This is the first time I have ever heard of it. How come I have never heard or seen one of them throughout my school years here? Hugo lets out a low chuckle, his attention still on the group below him. I really like his eyes. Then his gaze darkened. The usual happy-go-lucky attitude you've come to know disappeared in a flash, as if the person before you was a whole different person. I don't blame you. No one likes talking about them anyway. Oh, interesting. Wow, we actually got an animation. I didn't expect that. High class. About the hierarchy. Well, that's pretty much the same thing, almost. About the hierarchy. How come I've never heard of the hierarchy before? He looks so depressed. It's like a hidden thing. But that's what we call it. The school. No. The entire city. It's like a fighting pit. Whoever is the most powerful has a better chance in living a good life here, what? People come to the school to gain a second chance on life. But to achieve that, you have to make yourself well known. Make them think you're worth their time. If not, you're on your own. High class. He sends a chilling glare down at the group below. Wow, this is pretty dark. The school building isn't actually the real thing. Wait, what? But the school map clearly says the address is. That's where they actually fool you. You might think you got it right, but we are sorted based on our background. What? The real school building? Way farther than where we are, and their campus is 10 times bigger and better? Huh? They get proper classes, have better equipment, everything is just better. No wonder I thought the school would, gave me high school vibes, even though it's supposed to be college. Here, we only get the short end of the stick. The afterthought, if you will. Why are they here then? If I have to guess, the well-off are in the main building? That's right. Son of a duke. Daughter of a businessman. A duke? What time period is this exactly? Son of a duke? But this is modern, we've got phones. What do you mean, duke? Daughter of a businessman. Heck, as long as you're rich, you're in. Your chances for having better education rests there. Wait, let me think. Wait, it's college? Yeah, it's college. We were told that we're sophomore year. If you are part of the high class, then you'll have a better chance of having a successful and stable life. But don't we have students here who are like super rich? Yeah, Crow seems well off, right? At least he looks like it. You recall Crow introducing you to Jess, her being daughter of a family owning a large company. I see, so it's just as popular. I mean, rich. But how come she's not part of the high class? There are some who end up shifted down and moved to our building. Either way, they failed a class or got a violation. Huh, interesting. They didn't want that type of stain on their reputation, so they sent them here. Of course, some didn't appreciate that. They see us as someone lower than them, hence... Hugo glances back at Sol, that said male now busying himself with his sketchpad. A soft look flashed in his eyes, like how a mother would worry of their child. Okay, so he is really just a good friend who would actually kill for their friend. Honestly, I respect that. There, you understood something. Oh. They have to fight the weak to feel something, huh? Yeah, So they come here just to pick at Sol? And other kids, I guess, as well? Oh my god. They sound like nothing but bullies. Yeah, no wonder Sol gets an injury each time, like every day. As we've seen on the previous day. Kingdoms exist in modern time. I am aware, but are they like in Britain? I'm confused. And they said they were speaking in Japanese. So I would imagine this might be Japan. So maybe it's just a made-up city, made-up country. How come some didn't step out to complain? Hugo laughs at your words as if you told him the best joke of his life. He shakes his head in disagreement. If only it was that easy. His laughter dies down, his expression back to being solemn as he scratches the back of his head. Google, as of November 2024, there... Yes, I am aware of that, but they were speaking Japanese. Actually, Luxi, in this city, no one really gives a shit. Wow, the music stopped at such a good time too, like, for emotional effect. Money is the only thing revolving around this city. You got no cash, you're done for. Which is why people like us. He turns to look at you, dead in the eyes. Are desperate to get into higher class. If you so dare complain. He pauses, contemplating on the next step of words he's going to say, his mouth opening and closing, like a guppy out of water. Instead, he gives you a warning look. His sky blue eyes that once reminded you of summer skies are now cold like sharp icicles about to pierce you. You're better off dead. With one last look below, Hugo lets out a sigh as he turns to look somewhere else, trying to shove away the thoughts clouding his mind. Honestly though, he's very pretty. But that's the sad reality here. The attention is good, great even. Your chances to get a stable life and even have a knock to stardom is high once you're part of the high class, much less graduate there. High class, about the hierarchy, I have nothing else to ask. The city is corrupted. He mutters under his breath. Which makes me question Luxi. How are we able to get into the city? No, the better question is, why did you enroll in the school, if you don't mind me asking, that is? You're clearly not from here. How'd you know? Your eyes widen at the words that well-dressed man said. No, I refuse. Oh, backstory. Luxi, I thought you are not taking this farm, my home. You cut your father's words off, marching towards the tall man with loud and heavy footsteps. The tall man, however, raised a brow at you, raising his hand to hold his men. His deep magenta eyes then turned to look straight in your eyes. He wanted us to go to his school? It sent a chill down your spine. Okay, is it just me or is the businessman kind of fine, I must say. Look at... He's slaying. He looks so baby girl, what the hell? Why did they make the villain look so hot? I'm sorry, but what the hell? Whoa, a bit feisty seeing that this is our first time meeting, huh? Let me introduce myself first. My name is a bunch of weird stuff. Hopefully it's not a slur. But you may call me Mr. Z. And as for our little agenda, how about this little lamp? Oh, this is a scar? If you manage to pay off your debt for the next 5 years, I'll let you off the hook and let you keep your land. 5 years? You can handle that. Maybe working 3 jobs would do it for you. He tuts, waving a finger in front of your face. He looks down at you, reminding you of your place, a mischievous smile appearing on his handsome features. But I have some conditions you need to meet. You went silent. Your heart starts pounding in your chest as you kept eye contact with the sharp magenta orbs. I want you to stay in the city. The city? Oh my god, you bitch. He knows we won't have any opportunities in the city. But we can't even afford to take him to college. What more moving in the city? Your father interrupted the man mid-sentence. The man merely gives your father a side glance, making the old man freeze on his feet before returning his gaze back to you. No need to worry, he'll be under my jurisdiction, of course. Why does he want that? I mean, obviously he wants the land, but that's a bit weird. He could have just refused. I'll provide for his education and accommodation. Japanese people live in the Europe. I feel the gamers will tell me these obvious things. Still, I mean, isn't it weird that all our friends are Japanese? Okay, I suppose I should just stop questioning this. I feel like it's not even the thing about Japanese people in Europe. I think that this is just a made-up region in this game. So I should probably stop questioning this stuff. Suddenly, he burst out in laughter. I mean, they say that this city is fully corrupted. This guy's probably somewhere at the height of this chain, at the top. And if you don't go to a super cool fancy college, you can never make it. Can't make money. This doesn't sound like most European countries that actually exist, because even if you don't get into college in modern times in Europe, you can very well become rich even if you weren't from the most fortunate background. Suddenly he burst out in laughter, throwing his head back a bit as if he just heard a very funny joke. See, I'm not that cruel. Wouldn't you agree, Luxi? But just like I said before, I want you to pay off your debt. I feel like if I don't pay off my debt, he'll sell me into sexual slavery with the way he looks right now. Land doesn't come in cheap, darling. And I've been very patient with how long this land's payment been postponed. Oh, whoa, what happened? A sudden jerk on your collar made your heart jump. His face now mere inches away from yours. See, I told you, sexual slavery. His brows furrowed in anger and filled with spite. Luxi! Not one step, old man. He screams at your father, not sparing him a glance as he kept his hold on your collar. You try to claw his hands away from it, but to no avail, seeing that you are losing more air than the more you struggle. Listen here, punk. I don't care what kind of method you're going to do in order to make money. A dark smile appeared on his face. It sends a shiver down your spine. I don't get you, dude. If you wanted me to make money, you could have just let me stay here. Be a good citizen and get a part-time job like the rest. Or whore yourself out in strip clubs. See? I told you. Legal or illegal. I don't fucking care. As long as you reach the amount. If not, well, you can say goodbye to your little farmland. He says that, but there was a gleam in his eyes that is telling you that that's not all. Letting go of your collar, he steps back as you're greedily taking the air that you lost. Tears making its way towards your eyes, threatening to drop. Not all. Sexual slavery. So, a little fun. What's it going to be? You bit the bottom of your lip. You turned to look at your father. His eyes were clearly telling you to decline. You didn't want to comply to this man's words, much less take his offer. You think he might throw you another form of debt for letting him fund you to go to the city. There was something about this man that screams dangerous. But you were too desperate to not lose your home, your only home. Take talk, sweet thing. I haven't got all day. He reminds me of fucking Valentino. The tall man's gaze still fixed on you, waiting for your answer. Do you accept? Well, I guess it's only natural that we accept it then. How long will stream gonna continue? Not long, I'll be ending it soon. You recall the dream you had in this morning. I still need to write my essay. It felt as if it happened yesterday. Despite the events that happened nearly 4 years ago, you're still being haunted by the deal the tall man offered you. Hugo observes the way your face hardened, the way your eyebrows arced and a drop of sweat dropping amidst the cool autumn wind. There he understood. Let me guess, it's something you can't avoid. I honestly don't know. My father never really disclosed as to why we were in debt. But I was so desperate to not lose my only home. I need to make it up to the higher class no matter what. I feel like we will never actually pay off the debt. I feel like another one will go on top. 3 jobs isn't cutting off the way I want it to be. I'm running out of time. This is my last year in this cursed university, and I'm barely making any progress. Wait, we're in final year, really? Guess I got confused there. Hugo's gaze remains on your figure. You realize you haven't answered his question yet. My family owns a farm in the south. You finally speak, making Hugo perk up, his eyebrows in curiosity. I wonder why Soul's so silent. What sort of farm does your family have? Oh, well, we have some wheat fields, and we tend to animals such as cows and horses. Horses! Bet Soul's going to love that place. That sounds nice. I ought to be out of the city once in a while. I give him a slow smile. Yeah, some might say it's boring, but it's not. You get to pet horses and cows. Well, you should really invite me or even So over then, if ever. Having you give us a tour there would be a great change of scenery. But that means you're a long way from home. Don't you miss it? A little bit, not at all. I feel like if I left somewhere, I wouldn't really miss it. But I feel like our character would. A little bit. That's alright, it's normal to feel a little homesick. I heard great things about the city, about the school. Hugo remained quiet, listening to you as you went on. If I can manage to come on top and maybe be part of the higher class like you said, then I can maybe save my family's farm. Crossing his arms, he says nothing as he looks at you one last time before letting out an endearing chuckle. You remind me of him. Why are you blushing? Is this the secret third love interest? I wonder if so would kill him too if he was to go after us. I don't think he would. And I don't think Hugo would be interested in us either. You remind me of him. I really hope that he's not into Soul though. Ah, I'm rambling, don't mind me, haha. Why are you blushing? Suspicious. Having caught red-handed, he waves his hands around in slight panic. His face now red as a cherry. You tilt your head in confusion. Just then you felt a presence behind you. Turning around, you met with Soul. His glare is stingy and directed at Hugo. The shorter male, however, didn't mind it, probably used to it. It's almost time. We should head back. I hope that he has a different love interest. Alright. With nothing else to do, the three of you left the rooftop. You take one step down, looking up and ready to converse with Soul and Hugo when you suddenly lose your footing. Luxi! Is he going to catch us? Whoa, you're right there, Luxi? Yeah, thank you, Soul. He did! Eyes widen in shock. You hold on to Soul's arm tight. His arm wrapped around your waist as he pulls you close to his chest. A shame we didn't get a CG. You can feel both of your heartbeats run. Wow. Pulling away, you steady your footing, observing the stairs, cursing how weirdly formed it is. Be careful next time. He looks so concerned. Sheesh, this school and its bad architecture. Also, one of the few flaws here. The stairs are all wonky. It's also why it's forbidden to go up here. I won't be surprised in one of the year's endings we kinda just fall from the stairs or whatever and die. We're troublemakers though. Hugo lets out a cocky grin, then goes down the stairs with much ease as if it's nothing to him. What a fucking menace. Turning to Soul, you grab hold of his shoulder. He did not mind, as you use him as a guide in descending down the stairs. Ah, is it these stairs? Over here? I can see how one would lose their footing. The school bell rang throughout the hallway, signaling the start of next classes. Hugo lets out a groan. I don't want to go to class. I hate my history teacher as much as my coach in archery. Whoa, there's archery? That's so cool. Why don't you skip then? Hugo's eyes popped open. It became bright like a light bulb appearing out of his head and lighting up. So knows exactly what that looks means. Don't tell me you're actually, I'm going to skip class. How about it? Fuck the school. If they're going to treat us badly, then let's be the bad guys. I don't think anyone really cares if you skip class in college, to be honest. 4 minutes until tomorrow. Oh, 4 minutes until your birthday then. Oh, I'll congratulate you again in 4 minutes then. A mischievous look makes its way to Hugo's face. So already knew what that looks mean. Sighing as he did so, he turns to you, waiting for your response to Hugo's offer. I thought skipping is quite a gamble. Your next class is with Crow in art history. But then again, your teacher would probably only do some boring ass introduction. Missing one wouldn't hurt, would it? Fuck it, we skip. I couldn't afford to skip this one. Yeah, I would like to spend some time with Crow, but maybe we will. I feel like that's enough for now. We'll finish the rest in the next stream. Maybe we'll even finish the game, who knows. Third time's the charm, am I right? Alright. Let's go back to the screen. 4 minutes. Has it already been 4 minutes? Oh, I think so, yes. It's currently 7 for me. Happy birthday, Gamerzilla. May you have all the best things in life. I do wonder, how old are you turning? Let me just turn off the game for now. Actually, no, I won't be turning off the game because I like the music that's playing in the background. Alright, this was fun. Yes, happy birthday, Gamerzilla. Once more. Oh my god, what happened? Just now I got scared. What's with the music? It's already getting creepier even though nothing's really happening. We're gonna do all the creepy shit next time. I'm pretty sure we've only got the best stuff left. I really want to see Soul get more yandere. It would be more fun this way, I think. Also, speaking of skipping class, I actually had to skip class today in order to write my essay, and I'm still not done. Okay, I will be ending now. Now that I've congratulated Gamerzilla. And now that I've actually... First, I'm gonna... Well, I'm waiting for Gamer Still to tell me how old he is. Then again, you don't really need to. I'm gonna tell you which game I'm going to play next. Probably A Date with Death. I would really like to finish it. I feel like we're very close to ending. So yeah, a game with death, yeah. A Date with Death will be next. Alright, that is all for now. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. Thank you, Gamerzilla. Thank you, Kai. Thank you, Cyan. Thank you, everyone who came. And if Topo was watching this right now, thank you to him as well. This was probably pretty long, even though not as long as we usually make it. Alright, that's all for now. Bye bye, sweet dreams, beauties.